In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Many ages ago, when this ancient planet was not quite so ancient, there was a time when man shared his days with elves, dwarves, wizards, goblins, dragons, and hobbits. In the lands of Middle-earth, there was an area known as the Shire. There was a village named Hobbiton. There, in a hole in the ground, lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort.
Now, now who could that be? They know I don't like to be disturbed except on special occasions. Good morning.
What do you mean? Do you wish me a good morning, or do you mean it is a good morning whether I want it or not?
All of them at once.
Well, I am looking for someone to share an adventure, and it's very difficult to find anyone in these parts.
I should think so. We are plain quiet folk. Adventures make one late for dinner.
Well, I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me.
Gandalf? Not the wandering wizard.
The same.
Well, come on in. So you want someone to share an adventure with, correct?
Yes, I want.
And you want me.
Precisely.
Well, we don't want any adventures here. Good morning and goodbye. Come tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow for some tea.
This must be the right door because it has ancient ruins on it.
Oh, it must be Gandalf coming back for some tea, I suppose. Hi,
Balin at your service.
Bilbo Baggins, that's yours. Please come in. Gandalf for sure this time.
Balin at your service.
Come in for some tea.
They,
Is that good?
Okay.
Gandalf for sure this time. It must be Gandalf.
Killing at your service.
Bilbo Baggins at yours. Would you like some tea and cake?
Yes. Billy at your service.
Come in for some tea.
please. Ollie at your service.
Come in for some tea.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Nolly, Dolly, and Owen at your service.
Some tea.
Yes,
Some
please.
tea, yes? Okay. Come here for some tea. Not another dwarf.
Glowing Biffa and Buffa at your service.
Please come in. Come on in. Come on in. This is the most awkward Wednesday I can ever remember. Yes.
Humble at your service.
Come in for some tea.
Yes, please.
At your service.
Put on a few eggs, that's a good Hobbit.
A little red wine and some cake and cheese.
Why don't you lend a hand in putting things away?
Sip the glasses, crack the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. So carefully, carefully with the plates. Sip the glasses, crack the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. So carefully, carefully with the plates. Sip the glasses, crack the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. So carefully, carefully with the plates.
What do these dwarves want in Hobbiton?
They have come for supper, and for you, burglar baggers.
What is this burglar business?
If you prefer, you could say expert treasure hunter.
Well, yes, I do prefer that.
We all know what we're doing here.
It is not well known to me.
We seek a treasure that is at Lonely Mountain, and we have to go through Morkwood.
Oh, yes. Here is the key. Keep it safe.
I will give this an honor.
And here is the map. There's a map of Lonely Mountain. And there's an old poem that I know of that goes like this. It's about Lonely Mountain. The dwarves of yore made mighty spells, where hammers fell like ringing bells, in places deep, where dark things sleep, in hollow halls beneath the fells. For ancient king and elvish lord, their many a gleaming golden hoard they shaped and wrought, and light they caught, to hide in gems on hilt of sword. On silver necklace they strung, the flowering stars on crowns they hung, a dragon fire and twisted wire they meshed the light of moon and sun. Goblets they carved there for themselves, and harps of gold where no man delves. Their living long and many a song was sung unheard by man or elves. The pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread, the trees like torches blazed with light. The bells were ringing in the dale, and men looked up with faces pale. The dragon's ire, more fierce than fire, laid low their towers and houses frail. The mountain smoked beneath the moon. The dwarves, they heard the tramp of doom. They fled their hall to dying fall beneath his feet, beneath the moon.
Is this the adventure you planned for me? To recapture the gold?
None other. There are 13 of you, very unlucky. Mr. Baggins will make it 14.
A splendid lucky number you found for us.
No arguments. I have chosen Mr. Baggins for you, and that ought to be enough. Now let's get to sleep. Tomorrow we'll start our greatest adventure.
In Goblin Mountain, Bilbo gets lost from the dwarves, and he meets up with Gollum.
Eggs. Eggs and bacon, spoons all polished, warm muffin, sweet butter. Hello, what's this? My souvenir to show the neighbors back home. If I ever get home. Oh, hello, who are you? I am Mr. Bilbo Baggins. I've lost my dwarves, my wizard, and my way.
It likes riddles.
Well, yes, after a fashion.
First riddle. It asks if it asks a question, and if we ask the question and it doesn't answer, we eat it. But if we ask a question, if it asks a question and we doesn't answer, we chose a way out. Does we?
I guess I have no choice.
We makes the first riddle. Voiceless it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, mouthless it utters.
Wind. Wind is the answer. Now my turn. A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid.
Exhibits.
Oh, bother.
This thing all things devours. Birds, beasts, trees, flowers. Gnaws iron, bites steel, gnaws chews, stones to kneel. Slays, ruins town, slays king, and beats high mountain down.
Give me some time. Time. Give me.
time. That's the answer. Time.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I knew that one. That's an old one.
That's another riddle.
Oh, well, what have I got in my pocket?
Must answer that riddles in nasty pockets.
I'm sorry. That's my riddle. If you can't guess, you lose and show me out.
String. Or nothing.
No, I'm sorry. Now, couldn't we get out of here?
My birthday present. Birthday present. Help! The way out. My nose way out the back door. 7 to the right. 6 to the left. Baggies. I hate you. That Anna.
My, he does carry on. Ta-ta!
Yes, I said I hate you.
And I nearly followed him to the entrance.
Your story, Bilbo, shows the ring of truth. Yes, it rings true. You need to say no more. The map shows the safest path through Mirkwood. Follow it closely. Don't stray off the track. If you do, you will never get out of Mirkwood. I'm not coming through the forest with you. I have pressing business away south.
Why don't Gandalf boys leave us when we need them most? Help! 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 Help!
I cannot let those dwarfs become a meal for those naughty spiders. I must save them. Quickly. Run swiftly now through the clearing.
Well, I'm back.
I hope there are no more spiders.
Come on.
while Merlin's part of a different adventure. Now they're trying to get quickly out of Mirkwood.
No more spiders. I've killed them.
Onward to the Lonely Mountain.
The dwarves and Bilbo have now reached Lonely Mountain.
Let's have a look-see at this map. This hand points to these runes, to a secret entrance, a hidden passage to the lower halls.
Let me see. Oh yes, quite correct.
Bilbo and Thorin are camping at the Lonely Mountain right by its door, but they don't know it. Their only companion is an annoying bird cracking snails. Suddenly, the ray of the last light of the settling sun shone upon the keyhole.
Wake up! Wake up, it's happening!
By thunder.
Quick, Thorn, before it's gone again, use your keys.
Now is the time for Bilbo to do what is included for our company for.
You think it's my job to go in and get Smog? I've already gotten you out of one mess out of the original bargain. And who
We'll
will
go
come?
burgle something.
And will you come with me? I see. Oh well, I won't refuse. Now you're in for it at last, Bilbo Baggins. If you have no use for dragon treasures, why are you here?
Well, thief, I smell you, feel your air, I hear your breath. Come on, help yourself, there's plenty and to spare.
Oh, thank you, old Smog the Magnificent. I did not come for presents. I only wished to have a look at you to see if you were truly as great as tales say. I did not believe in them.
Do you now?
Truly, songs and tales fall utterly short of reality. Oh, Smog, the chiefest of calamities.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar. You know me, but I don't remember smelling you before. Who are you and where do you come from?
I come from under the hill, and under the hill and over the hills my paths led. And through the air I am he that walks unseen. I am the clue finder, the web cutter,
Lovely
the
titles.
spider stinger. I am the lucky number. I am he that buries his friends alive and drowns them and draws them alive again from the water. I am the quest of eagles, the ring winner, the luck wearer, and the barrel rider.
Barrel rider, eh? Then I have guessed your riddle. You are one of those miserable tub-trading lake men. You and your town will pay dearly for this intrusion.
Wait! You don't know everything. Not gold alone brought me hither.
Be done with your riddles. What else brought you here?
Revenge! Surely you must realize that your success has made you some bitter enemies.
Revenge, you! Ha! My armor is like tenfold shields. My teeth are like swords. My claws, spears. The shock of my tail, a thunderbolt. My wings are hurricanes. And my breath, death.
However, I have always understood that dragons were soft, underneath, especially in the region of the chest.
You have heard wrong. I am armored both above and below.
Well, I don't know about that.
You don't know about that. I shall show you.
Dazzling, marvelous, perfect.
What he really meant to say was, "Old fool, there's a patch in the hollow of your left breast as bare out of a snail out of its shell."
My riddling is done. I really must not detain your magnificence any longer. Ponies take some catching, I believe, after a long start, and so do burglars. This could be the end of all things, unless... Yes, you, who are a mere thrush, and yet so much more. You have seen Smog. You know his vulnerable spot. Go now to Lake Town. There's a guardsman, Bard. Tell him.
What did you borrow?
This.
That's what I wanted. Good. You borrowed it from me.
Well, I guess it's in my contract.
Bard kills the dragon. Thorin falls in battle.
If people could admire the ruined happy world, there would be a merry world. Let's leave this world.
Bilbo returns home to Hobbiton.
I think I'll put my souvenir ring under my mantelpiece so that it will be safe. And oh, what a great adventure. I think I'll put on a nice hot cup of tea.
Alum is still searching for his precious ring.
The story of the Hobbit has not ended. It is only the beginning. The bells were ringing in the dale, and men looked up with faces pale. The dragon's ire, more fierce than fire, laid low their towers and houses frail. The mountain smoked beneath the moon. The dwarves, they heard the tramp of doom. They fled their hall to dying fall beneath his feet, beneath the moon.
Is this the adventure you planned for me? To recapture the gold?
None other. There are 13 of you. Very unlucky. Mr. Baggins will make it 14.
Oh.
A splendid lucky number you found for us.